Today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make this keto vanilla bundt cake with vanilla glaze. Hey guys, welcome back to Low Carb with Jennifer. Let's get started with this vanilla bundt cake. First things first, you're going to need a bundt pan. You could make this cake in just a regular cake pan. It would probably take about the same amount of time. Maybe it would cook a little faster, but I really like bundt pans. It just makes them really pretty. And as you can see, I've got a pretty intricate bundt pan. It's got a lot of indentions, a lot of little crevices. So we're going to want to really prep this pan really well so our cake will come out very easily. I recommend Baker's Joy. Yes, it does have white flour in it, but if you are not gluten intolerant, it's perfectly fine. It would be no carbs added to the cake. So I recommend this. If you're gluten intolerant, you can make a gluten-free version with oil and gluten-free flour. Unfortunately, they don't make something like this in a gluten-free version that I know of. So I'm gonna spray this really well. Now we know that our cake is gonna come out really easily. I've also got my oven preheated to 350. So I'm gonna set that aside, and now we can start making the cake. I've got 2½ cups of almond flour in this large bowl. And I'm gonna add 2/3 of a cup of granulated sweetener. The one I love is Lakanto, and my favorite almond flour is Blue Diamond almond flour. If you click the little shopper icon, if you're on YouTube, there's a little shopper icon in the corner of this video. It will take you to all of my favorites, my favorite sweetener, my favorite almond flour. So you can go, it will take you right to the link to go and see, where to buy them. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. That's our dry ingredients. I'm just gonna mix all of that together. And now I've got 8 ounces of plain Greek yogurt. You can use any Greek yogurt as long as it's plain. I mean, I guess you could use flavored Greek yogurt, but I don't know. It would work. I don't know if it would taste good. I'm gonna add 4 beaten eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So that's all of the ingredients for our cake. And if you are wanting to make a chocolate cake just like this, I have a chocolate cake bundt cake recipe on my blog at jenniferbands.com. It's just as easy and delicious as this one. So we're gonna get this all stirred up. This is a really good base vanilla cake, keto cake recipe. You could add sprinkles, you could add dried strawberries or fresh strawberries or pureed strawberries. You could add blueberries. You could add chocolate chips. It is a really good base cake recipe. So I'm gonna pour this into my bundt pan, and I'm gonna make sure that it's in an even layer. You can just shake it, shimmy it. And this is ready for the oven. This is gonna cook in a 350-degree oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. You want to test it with a toothpick, make sure that the toothpick comes out clean, and then we will make the glaze. Okay, we cooked our bundt cake. 30 minutes was the perfect amount of time, and look at how easily it came out of our bundt pan. It looks perfect. So I've got my ingredients for the glaze. I've got 4 tablespoons of 1/2 and 1/2, 1/3 of a cup of powdered sweetener, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. So I'm going to combine them all in this measuring cup, just so it's easier to pour on the cake. Okay, we've got our glaze ready, and I misspoke earlier. It should have been 4 tablespoons of heavy cream and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So we've got our glaze here. Now let's just drizzle it on, ooh, look at that. Drizzle it on our cake. Get it in those crevices. How amazing does that look? Look at that. And then all of that in the center is going to absorb into the cake. Oh, it's gonna be so amazing. So let's cut a slice. It is so moist. Look at that. Okay, and then you can even spoon some of the glaze. Yum. If it's your, this is the chef's plate. So let's try a bite. Oh, it's so moist. Oh, that's so good. You're gonna love this recipe. Be sure you check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.